Hi, I'm Kenji. 6 months ago, I thought I had everything figured out. Good job as a software developer, nice apartment downtown, and Maya, beautiful, charming Maya, who somehow chose me. Looking back, there were signs I ignored, conversations that should have been red flags. Kenji, baby, you don't need to go out with Tomas tonight, Maya said, twirling a strand of hair around her finger. Wouldn't you rather stay home with me? Besides, didn't you say your project deadline is coming up? Yeah, but we've had these plans for weeks. Tomas is expecting me. Oh, so Tomas is more important than me. Her voice shifted, edge creeping in. After everything I do for you, I rescheduled my hair appointment to be with you tonight. You never mentioned that before. I shouldn't have to. A good boyfriend would just know these things. This was our routine. Somehow my friends became less frequent in my life. Somehow my savings account dwindled as Maya's shopping bags multiplied. Don't you trust me? Became her favorite phrase whenever I questioned a purchase on our shared account. Of course I do, but what? You think I'm lying to you? After all I've sacrificed? And I'd back down. Every single time. It was Tomas who finally opened my eyes. We hadn't spoken in weeks when he showed up at my office. Dude, we need to talk, he said, dropping into the chair across from my desk. Tomas, what are you doing here? What am I doing here, man? What are you doing? I've texted you like 20 times. I looked down at my hands. Maya checks my phone. Says it's healthier for our relationship to be transparent. Transparent? Tomas leaned forward. That's not transparency, that's control. When's the last time you checked her phone? She wouldn't what? Lie to you? Man, open your eyes. Lisa told me everything. Lisa? Maya's friend Lisa? Yeah. She can't stand watching this anymore. Maya's been talking about you to everyone, laughing about how she's got you wrapped around her finger, how she's been siphoning money from your account into hers. That's ridiculous. Maya loves me. She wouldn't what? Take advantage of you? Dude, she's been seeing her ex while you're at work. Lisa has pictures. My stomach dropped. Pictures? Yeah. And screenshots of texts where she talks about controlling you, says you're her personal ATM and emotional punching bag. I don't believe you. Tomas slid his phone across the desk. See for yourself. The screen showed Maya and her ex entering her gym. On days she told me she was visiting her mother. Another showed texts between Maya and Lisa. Maya. Kenji is such a pushover. Told him I needed $500 for car repairs. Buying myself those shoes instead. Lisa. Isn't that kind of mean, Maya? Please. He makes good money and has no backbone. Someone might as well benefit from it. There's more, Tomas said quietly. Lisa's been keeping records. Maya's been stealing from you, man. Big time. Why would Lisa help me? She's Maya's friend. Was. Until Maya started bragging about cheating on you. Lisa's brother went through something similar. She can't watch it happen again. I felt sick, like the floor was tilting beneath me. What do I do now? I whispered. First, we gather evidence. Then we take away every bit of control she has over you. The next morning, I met Lisa at a coffee shop across town. She fidgeted with her napkin, avoiding my eyes. I'm sorry I didn't come to you sooner, she said. I thought maybe she was just, exaggerating at first, but then I saw the bank statements she was showing off. Bank statements? Yeah, she has access to your accounts, right? She's been transferring money regularly. Small amounts so you wouldn't notice, but it adds up to, a lot. How much are we talking? Lisa bit her lip. Almost 30,000 over the past year? She's been putting it in a separate account for her, exit strategy, is what she calls it. My coffee turned cold in my hands. Exit strategy? She's planning to leave once she has enough saved. Said you're kind of boring, but useful. Until she has enough to start over with Ryan. That's her ex. I closed my eyes, memories flashing of all the times I defended Maya to my brother Marcus. Man, I don't like how she talks to you, Marcus had said months ago. She just has high standards, I'd replied. Standards, Kenji. There's a difference between standards and control. You changed your job, your friends, even the way you dress to please her. What has she changed for you? I dismissed him. Now his words echoed painfully. I have the transfer records, Lisa continued, sliding a folder across the table. And, screenshots of her conversations with Ryan. They're not pleasant. She says some cruel things about you. I flipped through the pages, rage building with each one. Maya's own words condemned her. Plans to clean out our accounts, jokes at my expense, intimate details shared with her ex. Have you talked to anyone else? I asked. Your brother. Marcus has been worried sick. He's the one who contacted me after Tomas told him what was happening. Marcus walked into the cafe right on cue, his expression grim. Little brother. How you holding up? Been better, I admitted. This situation is like a boa constrictor, Marcus said, sliding into a chair. Each time you exhale, it tightens. Only way to get free is to break its grip completely. I've spoken with a detective friend, he continued. Financial fraud over a certain amount becomes a felony. Rivera wants to meet you. A detective? Isn't that extreme? What's extreme is stealing 30 grand from someone who trusted you, Tomas interjected, joining our group. Man, she's been playing you while laughing behind your back. You gonna let that slide? No, I said firmly, but I need to confront her first. Not alone, Marcus insisted. She's manipulative. You go in alone, she'll twist everything. Plus, Lisa added, you need, witnesses in case she gets angry or, tries to spin things differently later? Rivera suggested recording the conversation, Marcus said. One-party consent state, totally legal. And we'll be nearby, Tomas added. Just in case, man. First step, Marcus said, secure your money, now. My hand shook as I pulled out my phone. One transfer later, my savings were in a new account Maya couldn't access. Next, Marcus continued, we document everything. Bank records, texts, witnesses, build an airtight case. Then what? I asked. Then, Detective Rivera said, approaching our table, we ensure justice is served properly. 3 days later, Maya waltzed into our apartment, shopping bags in hand. I sat at the kitchen table, documents spread before me. Hey, babe, she called, dropping her keys. You would not believe the sale at... She stopped short, seeing my expression. What's wrong, bad day at work? Sit down, Maya. Her eyes narrowed. Excuse me? Don't use that tone with me. I said, sit down. We need to talk. About what? A nervous laugh. You're acting weird. I know about the money, Maya. All of it. Her face flickered between expressions, surprise, calculation, then innocent confusion. What money, baby? You're not making sense. I slid the bank statements across the table. $30,000. Transferred from our joint accounts to your secret one. For your exit strategy with Ryan. Color drained from her face before she recovered, switching tactics. Kenji, sweetie, you're misunderstanding. That's my emergency fund. Every financial advisor recommends... Stop lying. I cut her off. I have the texts, Maya. Between you and Lisa, between you and Ryan. Planning your escape while stealing from me? Lisa. Her voice hardened. That backstabbing little... Don't. Just don't. I've seen everything. The gym photos when you were supposedly visiting your mother. The messages where you laugh about controlling me. Maya's eyes darted around, recalculating. Okay, fine, I took some money, but we're together. What's yours is mine, right? I was going to pay it back. No, you weren't. You were going to take more before disappearing with Ryan. That's ridiculous. Ryan means nothing to me. He's just a friend. A friend you've been sleeping with while I'm at work? Her strategy shifted again. Tears welled in her eyes. I made a terrible mistake, Kenji. I was confused, feeling neglected. You work so much and... Save it. The manipulation doesn't work anymore. Manipulation. Is that what your friends are calling it? They've never liked me, always trying to come between us. They were right about you all along. Her tears vanished instantly, replaced by cold anger. Fine. So I took some money. Compensation for wasting my time with someone as pathetic as you. You think anyone else would want you? I did you a favor by staying, by stealing from me, by cheating on me, some favor. You're nothing without me, she hissed. Look at you. I shaped you into something almost presentable. I want my money back, all of it, today. She laughed, high and cruel. Good luck with that. It's my money now. That's theft, Maya. Prove it. It's your word against mine. I reached for my phone and pressed a button. Actually, it's your word against yours. Her eyes widened as she realized I'd been recording. You can't do that. One-party consent state, completely legal. You sneaky, pathetic... Detective Rivera is waiting for your statement, I continued calmly. Financial fraud over $10,000 is a felony. A detective? You called the police? She stood suddenly, knocking her chair backward. You'll regret this. She lunged across the table, grabbing for my phone. Marcus and Tomas stepped in from the hallway where they'd been listening. That's enough, Marcus said firmly. You brought your brother to do your dirty work? Pathetic. She tried to shove past him. Maya Johnson, Detective Rivera said, entering from the living room. I'd advise you to calm down. Who the hell are you? Detective Rivera, financial crimes. We should talk about those transfers. This is ridiculous. He gave me that money. The recordings suggest otherwise, Rivera replied calmly, and your attempt to grab evidence doesn't look good. This is all a misunderstanding, she insisted, voice rising. Kenji, tell them. Tell them we're in love, that this is all a mistake. The only mistake was trusting you. You're going to be sorry, she snarled, reaching for a vase and hurling it against the wall. I'll make your life a living hell. Add destruction of property and threats to the list, Rivera said, stepping forward. Miss Johnson, please place your hands behind your back. 6 months later, I sat in the courthouse hallway with Marcus waiting for Maya's sentencing hearing. The trial had been straightforward. Bank records don't lie, and neither did the recordings. You holding up okay? Marcus asked. Better than I expected, I replied. The apartment feels bigger without her stuff everywhere. Tomas jogged up, coffee in hand. Man, I still can't believe she tried to claim you gifted her all that money. The judge's face when they played the recording of her bragging about her ATM boyfriend was priceless, Marcus added. Lisa approached hesitantly. She's here, with her lawyer. Maya walked down the hallway, spotting me. She veered over, her lawyer trailing behind. Kenji, can we talk? Privately? Anything you need to say, you can say in front of my friends. Fine. She softened her voice, eyes wide and pleading. I've had time to reflect in these past months. I made terrible mistakes. I was going through some personal struggles you didn't know about. Save the performance, I said. The trial's over. This isn't about the trial. I genuinely miss you. What we had was special, Tomas snorted. Maya shot him a glare before turning back to me. Everyone deserves a second chance, Kenji. I've changed. The counseling sessions have helped me see how toxic my behavior was. Was this before or after you tried to claim I was abusive in your defense? She flinched. My lawyer advised that strategy. I didn't want to do it. But you did. Just like you stole from me. Cheated on me. Isolated me from my friends. I'm truly sorry, she whispered, reaching for my hand. We could start fresh. I'll earn back your trust. I pulled away. There is no we anymore, Maya. There's no starting fresh. You don't mean that. After everything we shared? What exactly did we share? You took my money, my trust, and gave nothing in return. That's not fair. I loved you. No, you loved what you could get from me. Her demeanor changed, mask slipping. Is this about the money? Fine. My parents can pay you back. It was never just about the money. It was about the betrayal, the manipulation, the lies. So that's it? All these months together mean nothing? They meant something to me. That's why it hurt so much when I found out they meant nothing to you. The courtroom doors opened. Her lawyer touched her arm. It's time. Maya's expression hardened. You'll regret this. Nobody will ever love you like I did. That's the point, I replied. I hope nobody ever loves me like that again. After the hearing, 18 months probation, restitution payments, and mandatory counseling, we gathered at Marcus's place. To freedom, Tomas said, raising his glass. And to real friends, I added, looking around the room. How does it feel? Lisa asked. Is it, like closure? Not closure, I said after a moment. More like reclaiming myself. The snake tried one last squeeze, Marcus observed, coming at you with that apology. Man, her face when the judge ordered full restitution, Tomas laughed. Priceless. Detective Rivera, who joined us, nodded. Financial abusers rarely expect consequences. They believe their emotional manipulation will save them. What will you do now? Lisa asked. Live my life, my actual life, not the one she designed for me. Proud of you, little brother, Marcus said quietly. Takes courage to break free and hold someone accountable. Later, as friends departed, I stood on Marcus's balcony, city lights spread before me. 6 months ago, I'd been a puppet on Maya's strings. Now those strings were cut. Hey, I texted Thomas. Thanks for showing up that day at my office. You saved me. His reply came quickly. Nah, man, you saved yourself. I just pointed at the door. Have you ever realized someone was controlling your life? What did you do about it? Share in the comments.